Introducing our 150J to 750J automatic pendulum impact testing system. This machine is computer controlled and can be used for both Charpy impact test and Izod impact test for metal materials. This specific model has an impact energy of 450 joules. The system is equipped with a full safety shield designed to offer complete operator protection during use. The machine can perform the impact test only when both the side and bottom safety doors are closed. If either of the doors is open, even if the impact function is pressed, the pendulum will not move. The analog dial displays lifting angles and impact energy. The unit comes equipped with a computer measuring system. The impact testing system conforms to the ASTM E23 standard. Operation of the impact tester. Before the test, push the dial on the analog display to the 0 position and close the safety door. Click Rise to lift the pendulum. We will now input new sample information into the test software. First, click New to input the sample information. The standard can be chosen from the drop-down menu. The test type can be Charpy or Izod. Here is an example of a Charpy test. You can select the test temperature, sample size, and number of samples per batch, e.g. 3 in this example. Click OK. This system offers 450 joules of impact energy. Here you can see the angle and impact energy. There are 4 major buttons. Rise lifts up the pendulum. Dowel releases the safety pin. Impact releases the pendulum, performing the impact test. Fall returns the pendulum to its resting position. Here is an example of a Charpy impact test. First, click Rise. After that, we will place the sample on the sample seat and close the safety door. Before the impact test, click Dowel to release the safety pin. Then click Impact. The impact energy is 14.7 joules. The pendulum automatically lifts, ready for the next sample. Press the Save button to save the test results. Click Word Report. This is the standard word test report for the Charpy impact test, including average energy values. Close it and do not save. Click Excel to generate the Excel report. After finishing your tests, click Dowel, then click Fall to return the pendulum to its resting position. Here is the Charpy impact test. The pendulum impact knife is designed for Charpy specimens. The sample seat anvil is also designed for Charpy testing. To switch to Izod testing, we need to replace the impact knife and sample seat anvil. Click the Rise button to lift the pendulum. Open the safety door to replace the sample seat. Open the side door to replace the impact knife. Right now, the sample seat is set for Charpy impact testing. We will replace it with the Izod impact seat. Install the Izod sample seat and secure it with 4 nuts. Tightly secure each nut. Currently, the pendulum is equipped with a Charpy impact knife. Remove the Charpy knife and replace it with the Izod impact knife. First, loosen the nuts. Replace them with the Izod impact knife. Secure the knife with 4 bolts and tighten them with a wrench. We will now perform an Izod impact test with this sample and sample holder. Place the V-notch into the holder neck. Then place it onto the sample seat. Once placed, tighten it with bolts. Now we will install the Izod impact sample into the sample seat position. Tighten the bolts as needed. After the bolts are firmly tightened, take out the sample seat and close the safety door. In the software, first click Dowel, then click Impact. The power supply for this pendulum impact testing machine is 3-phase, 220 volts, 60 Hertz. This is the main power cable. It has 5 wires, 3 live lines, and 1 neutral line. The live lines are labeled U, V, and W. The neutral line is labeled N. P is the earth line. This pendulum impact tester is equipped with a phase order protection device. If the phase order is incorrect, clicking lift to raise the pendulum will not work. In that case, you will need to correct the phase order. Once the phase order is set correctly, clicking lift will allow you to raise the pendulum to the counterclockwise position.